Hey everybody, just wanted to say congratulations to all of you graduating this Thursday. What a wonderful, wonderful celebration day it is. Those moments where you're together on the steps and you're on stage shaking hands and getting that degree, just enjoy it. You've deserved it. It's really difficult to get a degree and to invest the time and energy and money to do it. So I hope you have a fantastic day when you're there. Make sure you go and see the lecturers. They're all going to be in, I think it's the Arts Bar, isn't it? Some of them will be there from about midday, some of them will be there from about 2 onwards. And they just love having a drink with you guys, hearing your happy stories and hearing your feedback and just having a chat and getting to know you as individuals and as the adults you are. Um, I guess this is the moment where we try to instill some kind of guidance and advice. I think one of the famous songs that I quite liked was Baz Luhrmann's "Wear Sunscreen" song, which you may or may not have heard of. But essentially, it was a kind of teacher telling his students to wear sunscreen and kind of a list of stuff to look after themselves. I guess I won't be there on Thursday, so I wanted to have a chat and connect with you individually and just kind of say hi and get to know you a little bit more. It's been an absolute pleasure to teach you all. And I mean that. I know life isn't easy for lots of you, but equally I can see people shining and I can see people absorbing information and really switching on. And I know that you're all going to do great. So all the best for the future. And I would say value each other and value your network. You'll hear a lot about networking, networking events and how you need to grow your network and use LinkedIn and all that stuff. Your best network right now is your peers and your lecturers, actually, because those are the people you've spent time with on a kind of semi-professional basis for the last 3 years. These people you can help each other, right? Informally, formally. There's nothing better than a tip off from a mate because it's great. So keep those friendships and keep using that kind of, I know it sounds cheesy, but use each other as a network too to find work or to start cool stuff up. I would say embrace AI. Like I know I keep banging on about the opportunities of generative AI, but we are in this kind of weird adoption race now where certain individuals will get way ahead of the game and get ahead of everyone else by kind of using it and upskilling themselves in their day-to-day tasks and their work. And those people will kind of become hyper productive and they'll get the kind of high paid roles and leadership roles. And so I'd say like we know that AI skills are being demanded by employers. But I would say just kind of get curious about it. It's coming, and it's kind of the quicker you jump in and try and see the benefits of it. Like do a 2-week food plan, put in a load of food that you don't like, put in a load of food you like, and get AI to do you a food plan with a shopping list. And like I don't know, it's try and embrace it because it's here, and that box will not be closed once it's open. Um, but equally, I would stress like understand the effects of AI on your life. The more I've read and researched over the last couple of years, like we're all addicted. You all admitted to me, well, 44% of you was it admitted to me that you're kind of using social media more than you liked or had an unhealthy amount of time scrolling, etc. So I would say just maybe it's time as you kind of shift now into a career, if you like, from university. Maybe it's time to review and let you control technology, not let technology control you in terms of the way machine learning is kind of targeting your eyeballs for specific commercial purposes. So it sounds really conspiracy theory when I talk like this, but it's not. As you know, I work in the tech sector. So just think about, how much time you want to spend on scrolling versus time you want to spend on using your phone as a tool to get where you want to be. And be ambitious and set yourself some goals. Um, I came out of university with a 2-1 in sports science, kind of from a similar institution to John Moores. And I would say, you know, you have it will provide you with a way in at some point, and it might provide you with a leg up at some point, but the degree in itself will not provide you with that future career that you really want or that future role that you really want. At best, you get an entry ticket to that kind of room and that kind of club. But when you do get in that room, I would urge you to be confident. You've got a good degree behind you, you've got some experience behind you, you have graduated from a very well recognized business school, and Liverpool is a great city. So be confident. If you're in that room in a work meeting or whatever it may be, you deserve to be in that room. And many of us lecturers discuss imposter syndrome, which is this kind of concept where everybody feels like a bit of a fraud, even though evidence might suggest otherwise. And I'm sure there's lecturers you can think of that are absolutely wonderful and have lifetimes of experience, that still feel like they're not, good enough. And I'd say that feeling, if you can find the inner confidence to yes listen and yes learn more more when you're in those rooms. But please step in and be confident. So I would say, yeah, use your networks, embrace AI. And in terms of the event industry, there's huge gaps. So I'm going to do a follow-up lecture to this kind of the quick talk, where I'm going to speak to some people that I know in the events industry, and we're going to kind of give you a lowdown of where we think it's up to now and the opportunities we see. Now, I guess the summary would be there is opportunity everywhere. I think that hospitality and events could do much better. There's a lack of thought, and there's too much big corporate money involved. So some of you know I worked for a pub company called Punch Taverns for a bit. I didn't even put it on my LinkedIn. I was so ashamed of it for a long time. But money has influenced our hospitality and event sector far too much, to the detriment of experience and putting on a decent human connection. You go abroad and people own the bar, therefore they want to get to know you, and they want that you're repeat business, and they want to be, selfishly, they want you to come back, and they'll show you that courtesy and kindness. And the UK event and hospitality industry appears to be pretty devoid of that in many areas. So there's an opportunity there for you. So I'll follow up with a few little things. But as I say, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm not there on Thursday, and I'm devastated, because it is my favorite day of the year, because of how happy it appears to make our students. Last year was my first graduation, where I had seen students that I'd taught for a year or two kind of graduate, and it's wonderful. And so have a fantastic day. The update on me, I guess, is that I'm still on a mobility scooter. I am temporarily back in a boot, and this boot is just protecting. I had surgery last week just to clear out an infection, but the road to recovery was always going to be long for this one. It's a snapped Achilles, as I think I told you, which is a nasty injury, and I've been a bit unlucky with a follow-up infection. But I'm going to follow the advice of my surgeon, and I'm not going to be there on Thursday, which is sad for me, but you'll have a wonderful time and enjoy it. So all the very best. By the way, this is sunny West Kirby, where I live. In terms of keeping in touch, I think I've said to you all before, like, email is not always the best way to try and get my attention. But equally, I will look out for any of you that, if it's a quick bit of advice, or if I can help in the future, I will. So please do keep in touch if you'd like to. And all the very best to you all, and have a wonderful day with your friends, family, and the other lecturers on Thursday. All right, cheers, bye.